Yes, we're back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Rage 2. I got my tea ready. Absolutely ready to pop. A little bit delayed today because I actually won a contest in the ACG Discord. So we were, just chilling there. And let's put some music here in the background. We're just chilling there. And I won a contest. So I won a couple games. Pretty excited to go check them out later. But that's why we're a little bit late today, because, there were some Steam issues that I was trying to figure out with Carrick from ACG. How's everybody doing today? Hope you are doing well. And I hope I find you, calm and relaxed after a long day, presumably. And, I like to draw. I like to draw thoughts from things that happen. Even small things sometimes can kind of yield an insight. And I guess one small sign of progress in myself that I've seen is that I tend to not avoid conflict as much as I used to. That was a real problem for me. You can see Basil there in the back. What's up, buddy? You getting some food? Yo, Elephants on Acid, what's up, buddy? That's some trippy shit. What is? What is trippy? Our setup? Our backlight? Ah, some nice peppermint tea, guys. But yeah, I used to be just such a pussy sometimes, just in order to avoid conflict. I wouldn't bring up issues when they happened, and I would try to just absorb them and move on. And almost invariably, it came back to bite me in the ass. So, like, something that originally was small, that because I didn't kind of say it, I didn't just bring it out. Yo, Marklar, welcome in, buddy. What's up? That thing would just kind of snowball into something bigger. And this is something I say always, if in any kind of drama show, people are just lying to each other all the time. And if they didn't, there would be no show. If the loading screen. What do you think about that, dude? It's pretty cool, right? In like a drama show, if the moment something came up, people were just honest, there would be no show. Example, let's say that you're Nancy in whatever show, and you're out there in your day and like you meet an ex. And you guys end up having a coffee together. Nothing else happens, but instead of telling your new husband or whatever in this case that you met your ex and you had a coffee with him, her, whatever in this metaphor is going on, instead of just being straight up with it, in the TV show they would hide it, right? And then something else would happen that would just accumulate on that, and it would just keep building with just like small lies and bullshit until it's this kind of untenable snowball of bollocks, And every time, Missing Second Gear, we back. Ooh, how's it going, man? Invariably in those cases, if the person was just honest from the get-go, zero problems, right? Oh, hey, listen, I didn't tell you, but I ran into my ex. We ended up having a coffee. Turns out they're doing great. Boom, end the story, end the TV show, right? And I've found it just simplifies things so much. Like in this example with Carrick, there was an issue with redeeming the code, whatever, Steam issues, right? And old me couple years ago me would have not said that there was a problem, for example. Chat is hella slow. Refresh your window, my dude, because you were talking about the intro way after the intro finished. Looks like you're rocking some delay there. Refresh your window. But yeah, so, you know, there was an issue, and again, before I would have just avoided conflict and not said anything, and then I wouldn't have gotten the game because there was a problem, and Carrick, he wouldn't know. He would have thought he had given me the game, but the game would just be in limbo. Nobody would play it. I'm doing very well, missing second gear. Thank you for asking, sir. Good to hear. It's going well for you. So yeah, that's positive. You gotta appreciate, you know, change when it's going in the right direction, even if it's small baby steps. And so that's kind of one takeaway from that interaction, that it kind of, I guess I can pat myself in the back a little bit. ODM, what's up? How are you doing today? Cheers. I got my peppermint tea here ready. We're getting ready to jump back into Rage 2. We'll just give a few minutes for folks to jump in and everybody to grab their drinks and get ready for action. I'm well, thanks. Ooh, I am very well, ODM. Phenomenal, even. Difficult day, but as we usually say, you know, good thing about difficult days is that you get to rise to the challenge and kick some ass. And then at the end of it, everything feels a little bit sweeter, doesn't it? Love the glasses. Cheers, man. I'm still getting used to them. Plus, I can now do this, which only smart people can, you know, and so it kind of makes me feel a bit smarter, which is nice. These are just to help with the screens, you know, because when it gets to nighttime, I talked about this in another stream, but the blue light from screens really messes up with sleep. You gotta say actually when you do that. Actually, right? And you also gotta like move your eyebrows up, right? In a condescending way. How are you doing, Markler? How's it going, man? You know, I was chatting with another friend. Shout out to Kawaii Foxita. Let me... You can follow her by this emote. It's my favorite emote right now. The booty emote from her. Ha! Nice booty, Kawaii Foxita. She's a delightful streamer. I really enjoy hanging out there. And we were chatting about the butt. Yeah. Work as usual. Yeah, man. We were chatting about just rent in general and how so many of us were at some point or another just, you know, grinding it out to make it, you know, to make ends meet towards the end of the month. Oh, it's fixed. Elephants. Nice. And me growing up, our family, you know, we were kind of humble, right? We were really looking at just every month, you know, getting by. And they did a great job giving me good education and stuff. So, you know, kudos to them. But it was always something there in the horizon, that ugly rent, you know, situation month to month. Be probably taking a page out of Pocato's book today, be lurking and working. No problem, ODM. Enjoy your lurk. Be munching and eating like a fat fuck. What are you eating tonight? Elephants. What do you got, buddy? Fish and chips? Dude, nice. Don't tell me you're putting vinegar on your chips, Elephant. Our friendship is in a little bit of a fragile state. I don't know if you could take that. I'm not gonna tell you to lie to me. You putting hot sauce? Okay, I can live with that. Okay. Cheers. It's a good compromise. But anyways, I just, growing up, there was always this kind of looming threat of like rent and all of that stuff. And in some ways, I wonder if that propelled me to push, to actually buy my own place like I have. And maybe I wouldn't have pushed as hard, if I hadn't had that sort of difficult experience with that kind of stuff. So it kind of makes you think, are you better off having to deal with that? Or what if, let's say, something like universal basic income could just take away the worry for rent? Would you be better off? Difficult shit is how we learn. Yeah, exactly. If I hadn't gone through those years with my family where we were, my parents were working really hard, and I really appreciate it, and also myself when I started working, especially when I got like a chronic condition diagnosed like 5 years back, and not to get dark or anything, right? But it really made me think, like, dude, I don't know if I can keep going for unlimited years, I don't know what's gonna happen, because the prognosis isn't very clear. And so, what was your first jobs? So what I'm doing now, software engineer at this company, this is actually my first job ever. I was doing until 25, is it 24, 25? Until then I was just doing education. So I did my software engineering degree and then the master course, and then immediately started working here in London. And the first job I applied to, I got, and I've been there for almost 6 years now. Yeah, it's a great place to work at. I knew immediately I wanted to work there. Just fantastic people. I met them at a job fair, and it's just a fantastic place to work at. I knew I wanted to be a part of that, and it's been just a great decision overall. But yeah, so since then, when I got that diagnosis, I was thinking, dude, I'm paying all of this rent in London every month, crazy amounts, right? And I was like, man, this money is just kind of going to waste, isn't it? I mean, at the very least, it's not going towards anything tangible. You're just getting by. And with that kind of looming threat of maybe losing my job in some dark future where like my health stuff, gets bad, it really made me just push real hard, dude, to get this place that I got now, which is my own place. It's a 1-bedroom, it's small, but it's a new build. It's brilliant, it's fantastic stuff. Johnny, what makes you want to become a software engineer? I'm asking because I'm currently switching from mechanical engineer to software engineer. So I knew that I wanted to be an engineer in general very early on because of the thinking. So my father actually has his like higher education was as a civil engineer. So he worked in some hydraulic shit as well. But he ended up not doing that as a career for family reasons. And so I had kind of the engineer mindset a little bit, and I knew that was the direction I wanted to go. But to be honest with you, I had no idea what I wanted to do. Really love the fact that you can learn on just a computer. There's so many resources. Yeah. Your place is really, really nice. Thanks, man. Dude. It's impossible to explain how big of a deal that getting this place was. It represents just everything that I've, that I've achieved, really. And it's not about material things, right? It's what the place allows you to do. allows me to live comfortably. You know, I can do my content creation stuff, and it's perfect. And well, I can have my cat as well. That was the thing, you know, when everything, that was the sign that the mission was accomplished and everything was fucking ready and in place. That's when I was gonna get a cat. And so Basil is almost the embodiment of that kind of victory. But anyways, I didn't mean to sidetrack the stream too much. I think we should be getting back into our rage situation here. But just to finish the answer to your question, Missing Gear 2. So initially I had no idea exactly what discipline I wanted to do. Johnny's lore minute. I'll try to make this quick, but I want to give you a non-bullshit answer, okay? So what I did initially is I said, okay, I suck at drawing, so anything that involves drawing, like being an architect or even like some kind of, you know, engineer that needs to draw stuff, that's out of the window, right? And I was an avid fan of computers, and I said, listen, why don't we try this, right? That it seemed to kind of connect, but it was very vague initially. I had very little to no information on what it actually entailed. But here's what happened, and here's what I guess I can recommend you missing second gear. I fell in love with the programmatic thinking, with the algorithmic way of thinking about things, you know? The idea that you're not only solving the problem at hand, but you're devising a strategy to solve all problems of that kind with a repeatable, consistent strategy. That is a thing of beauty, man. That is why I love games like, you know, Factorio, some of these, like, I guess, construction games, because a lot of it is about automation and streamlining processes, devising pipelines and workflows. You know, that if that sounds exciting to you, then, you know, there's a lot, the sector has a lot to offer for you. Anyways, enough of a preamble, right, guys? I do like my chatting. You'll forgive me, right? It truly is. Yeah, it's a thing of beauty, man. When you see these things come together, you know? Okay, so let's get back to our rage adventure. Let me just put my phone to charge right here next to me. Here we go. And we'll take a second for us to remember where we were, of course. No problem missing second gear. If you have any other questions, dude, make sure to ask me. I'll always give you a very honest answer. There's no room. Like I said, I've eliminated all overhead, anything that costs energy, unnecessary energy, like stuff like vanity or obviously, right? And also lion in general is not something I'm rolling with anymore. I guess there might be market exceptions where I might have to find myself lion, but I would rarely do that, actually. Oh shit. Oh. Sorry, he's invulnerable to my... He didn't seem vulnerable to my push attack. Did he toss it back? Holy shit. This place is so difficult. I remember we already tried our hand at this place once. He tossed it again? What? Oh. Man, we're just getting demolished, that place. Johnny Law is always very, very interesting. Ah, thank you, man. Oh, it's a dog chasing us. Here you go. Also, the beauty about software engineering is it's such a wide field, you know. You and I could do the same software engineering degree. I thought that was an explosive container. Oh! You and I could do the same degree, but end up doing wildly different things for work. Which is kind of cool when you think about it. Because most other degrees tend to have a more narrow focus, don't they? A more prescriptive nature, if you will. Who's shooting me right now? It's you up there? Alright, buddy. No problem. No problem, buddy. You wanna do this? Yeah. Eliminated. So, for example, does it involve coding, programming? Yep, yeah, that is. It does, for me. But you could do stuff on the front end, for example. You could do stuff like dealing with databases and update systems, you know, stuff like that. There's a lot of different stuff. And someone that works in front end would have no idea about like what I do, you know. It would take them quite a while to become to be able to do like what I do, for example. And likewise, if I were to try to do some front end, it would take me quite a while to get up to speed, you know. But then the other thing, and I'm kind of going on a rant here, but there's a few things that are really, really cool about the career as a choice in general. And one other thing is that many careers have this element of memorizing stuff and having this kind of universal truth that everybody accepts. But with software engineering, you're always looking for new ways of doing things. Can we open this? Yeah. And, you know, the moment someone finds a better way of doing something, you're gonna switch your views and you're gonna do things in that new way. So people aren't really married to any, you know, beliefs or systems. They really do they really go where the research leads them, I guess. You know, it's pretty cool. There are a lot of things that we can do with software engineering. I'm still exploring the different roles, but it really motivates me to know that I can go into any fields I want to. Yeah, exactly. So I guess the best way to describe it is the degree, what it will teach you that's most relevant is the way of thinking, you know? Because the specific technology or language that you study, you might end up not using it at all, you know? Like, whoa. Like me, for example. I started out learning C language, which is a rather old language, but very powerful. And then I moved on to C++, further on. And then now I'm more into scripting languages like Python, Perl, Bash, because I deal with update systems and, you know, databases, a lot of SQL stuff. But it's changed. So, you know, my first role at the company was quite different when it comes to the stuff that I was doing. Yo, could you die, sir? Okay, I'm a little worried, I'm gonna be honest with you, that we're gonna die. Let's just overdrive. I don't know where they are. Okay. Didn't work out. There's one up in the tower. So we gotta get up there. There's also you. Oh shit. It says we eliminated them all, but there's still dudes around. One sec, let me get a sip of tea here. So in other words, the degree will teach you how to find answers and good ways of thinking and you know, the process of finding answers rather than the answers themselves, if that makes sense. Because the answers themselves might change. Oh, I wanted to toss the grenade back. So, more important than finding the answers, or the specific answers, is how you go about finding them. If that makes sense. My god. What a horrible enemy. Oh no. I don't know how to deal with that enemy because our force attack doesn't do anything. Yo, the One Gamer, welcome back, man. Idberit as well, welcome in. How's it going? I don't like this mission. In fact, I kind of hate it. And I want to get out. You know, the game has this small bug that if you die, your vehicle doesn't show up anymore. And I'm pretty sure my vehicle is over there. You guys see it? Yeah. Vehicle is over there. But nothing shows up on the map. So we actually killed the settlement. That dude was an extra dude. Wow, wow, wow. Yo, Red Jacko has subscribed with Twitch Prime for 2 months. Dude, 2 months. Thank you so much, man. That means a lot. Thank you. Thank you for the 2 months. The One Gamer, we've missed you too. What was the last time I talked to you, the One Gamer? Be amazed. Dude, I am, because I mean you're very stingy with I know it's Twitch Prime, but you know, you're very stingy with where you spend things, so it's, you know, I appreciate that you spend it here. We don't have to hug it out or anything, right? We can kind of just fist bump. What are you? We can sing it out, yes. Dude, yeah, we gotta try that karaoke program. I did a stream on it. It's very good, to be honest. I'm very happy with that program. You were gaming The Division. Ooh, it's been a while. It's been a while. How have you been, the One Gamer? What have you been up to? And Reg, what are you playing today? I think you needed to stream today, right? To get the affiliate status. This was your last day. Double cross. Let's try to do this mission. How about that? Ooh, it's quite a ways off. Fuck me. ESO add-on. That's the Elsewhere. Elsewhere expansion. It really sounds like Elsewhere. Like they didn't know how to name it. And they were like, Elsewhere, right? This is a difficulty 7 authority sentry. Do you guys think we can pull it off?
Lily, this place has a bad vibe to it.
Some come loose. Jack, hold it! No!
No, don't attack me, dude. I want to try the sentry tower. There it is. Is he gonna attack me straight away? Yeah. Oh. Ouch. Sorry. Elsewhere, the Khajiit home. Ooh, it's the Khajiit home, dude. You're gonna be at home there. They also got like feral talking cats. where they have been hiding. Dude,
Like Mom would have said.
you know, I'm a little ashamed to... Oh, fuck off. I'm a little ashamed to admit I don't know much about Skyrim lore.
And go in ready for anything.
Another signal
I
from
don't really know, like,
up ahead.
where people are from and what the culture is and stuff.
Defenses online.
I don't know if we can do this sentry tower, man. We have very little health. You know what? Fuck it. I regret everything. We'll be back later. What the fuck
I'm the best.
are you? No, no, no.
Take a hot shot.
No, no, no. Get out. Get out. Get out, my dude. Come on. Oh. That's alright. I can remember ever seeing a four-legged talking cat in any of their games. It's only Wednesday. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that, ODM, because the whole day yesterday I was thinking that today was gonna be Thursday already, but nope, still Wednesday. Still Wednesday. It's already evening. Only 2 more get-ups. That's true. Also, I took the day off tomorrow. So tomorrow I got the day off because I have like a medical appointment. But outside of it, I'm gonna be able to do some gameage. Hopefully be able to do some gameage. Level 8 sentry? Fuck off, dude. Just no. Imagine the amount of pollution our car is spewing into the atmosphere. Not that anybody cares in this planet, but... Bank holiday this weekend in the UK? What? Don't play with my feelings, it Burrito. Don't say it if it ain't so. Is it a bank holiday? I think you're right. I think the 27th is a fucking bank holiday. Let's go! Yes! Oh, dude. Such good news you give me. Oh, yes. Monday gameage. Dude. Oh, shit. I was looking at the chat. This place is very far away. It almost makes me think that we're under-leveled for this mission because everything we're finding on the way there is like crushing us. But we'll see. We'll see. Shit. Ah. Fuck off. We should have one of those "How am I driving" stickers in the back of our truck. There we go. Oh. So, are you guys excited for... Okay, get out of the car. This is redonkulous. Redonk. Are you guys excited for E3? Is there any games you're looking out for? Have you guys seen that announcement that George R.R. Martin is working with... What? Oh, there's a bridge. Build a bridge. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. You guys know that song? Anyways, right? E3, George R.R. Martin he said he was writing for a From Software game. Which, you know, it's giving me a semi, at least, at the very least. Gaming-wise, you know? E3 should be good. Never heard of that J.R. Martin game? Are you playing Hard to Get with me, Elephants on Acid? You were the one that told me about it.
It's important, young Ranger.
I thought you said the Eco-15 supercomputer was all you needed.
I have completed the serum sequence. It is ready to do its job. But it does not know what to work on. You see, I need to program it with a string of General Cross's own DNA.
Let me guess. I can find that in a heavily fortified base chock full of crazed murderers. Oh, and only I can pull it off?
Well, yes. Yes, indeed. You have a knack for mind reading, no?
Nope, I'm just seeing a pattern.
It is amusing. The DNA you need is stored in the old Authority Genetic Research Station, where the wicked Dr. Bendros will perform his obscene experiments.
Okay. Are you done? Because the subtitles are still there. Is it stuck?
Yes, I know.
There we go.
That is why you are perfect for the job. Such an expert. Blaster.
You knew I was gonna...
Yes. Goodbye.
Dr. Kvasir, about these nanotrite powers.
Yes, many rangers in the past were wary of them. But you seem unafraid. And for good reason. Why would you fear remapping your nervous system in unexpected ways?
Doctor?
What? Oh, yes, the nanotrite strains were locked away in the Arks so as not to fall into the authorities' hands. They are highly powerful, unstable, and wonderful.
Is there any danger in using them?
Of course, but to defeat the Authority you must take some risks, no? You must become more than human. The rest, we can solve after our enemy is defeated.
Suvi Sees Monsters is back. What is up, Suvi? Sexy, right? Look at that. What do you guys think about that? Oh yeah, that's nice. Why is he holding a hand as well? Dude, Elephants on Acid, to answer your question, yes, you're the only person who isn't excited about Cyberpunk. I'm with ODM. I'm very excited. But, you know, the others too. I mean, Dying Light 2, From Software game for sure. My laptop suddenly got poopy. Oh no. No, it may be boring, but hope to see a new Forza. I don't think it's boring, dude. I mean, I think it's its own...
Leaving so soon?
Its own genre. That was hard to say. But, you know, if you're into that, I think it's a great game. I don't think there's a better racing game right now. Unless you really want a sim, then you can go Project Cars. And if you have VR, please do, because that is amazing in VR. But I wouldn't really play like many races. I'm not really a big racer, to be honest with you. I do like Forza. It looks great, but it doesn't hook me as much, you know? So what kind of stuff do we have? So Double Cross is the mission we got now. My god, look at all this traveling. What? What? Do we have any upgrades possible? I'd like to craft some health infusions, please. Or I will just craft one. Oh no, we crafted the wrong thing. And there we go. Turret drone. Can't craft it yet. What else do we got? Only interested in Forza Horizon. Reg, you're not interested in Dying Light 2? I thought that could be like a pretty cool game, dude. I aim to please. No, you don't. You don't give a shit. who do I have to blow to get the slam ability? Slam ability has been located along the Earth Scar region. Earth Scar? What is the Earth Scar? Oh, Earth Scar. Oh. Dude, let's actually go there. Okay, let's do this. Take me to Gun Barrel. Can I not fast travel there? What seems to be the problem? Fast travel, there we go. Fast travel for life, especially in this game, Reg. You know, sometimes I'll take a road trip.
Destination reached.
But the driving isn't that satisfying to me personally. Gotta be honest with you. Maybe we should do some of these arcs to get some more skills. We seem to be a little bit green. Interested to see what Bethesda do at E3 to recover from Fallout 76. Yeah. I know a lot of people are saying, dude, Fallout 76 is in a great place. You're not gonna believe all of the stuff they've done. My response is, hold on, I have an emote for this. Multiple skeptical, judgmental Johnny faces is my response to that. Also, they launched that pay-to-win Elder Scroll game on mobile. Oh yeah, what is it called? Blades? That's what they got. I think they're gonna tease us with their space game, right? And then never deliver on it. I mean, at this point, I don't even want it, man. I don't want your space game if it's gonna be running on the same engine, if every NPC is gonna look like the same washed out dude from Skyrim. Like, you know what broke my immersion in Skyrim the most? They had the same goddamn voice actor for every fucking NPC. And he was good, he's a good voice actor. But goddamn, dude, toss in like 2 more dudes to do the lines.
It's one of them
fucking hell.
Again.
It's like the same voice in every interaction. Doesn't matter if it's a random dude in the north asking me to bring him a chicken, or some dude in the south who wants me to like escort some other random dude. Can't wait for Doom. Oh, that's the arc. There we go. Yeah. Yo, Epic Spartan has raided us with a party of 3, my friend. Yes! Thank you so much for choosing us to raid, man. I really appreciate it. How was your stream? Are you also playing Rage 2? Ha! I do a bomb Swedish accent. You know what? I don't think I could do voice acting. Because I'm not able to be consistent with voices. Do you know what I mean? Welcome in the Epic Spartan and your people as well. Couldn't resist. Yeah, commentary is heavy indeed. I hope you're doing well, man. You were playing Rage 2. What do you think so far? Oh yeah? Surprise, motherfucker! A lot of dudes. This area is getting a little bit framey. Whoa. All right. Whoa. Come on. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that boomerang kill. Let's go. Sorry guys, I'll catch up with your messages in a moment. I'm just trying not to make a fool of myself here in the combat. Oh man. So great, love the shooting. Dude, it's fantastic, right? Fantastic. Johnny would be perfect for the next Elder Scrolls voice acting. Is there a glitch, or is Johnny just changing voices mid-sentence? Does that happen plenty though in those games? They change the voice actor halfway through. I do find that, Reg, in games. And I guess it's probably due to how things are recorded, because they go into a booth and they record lines for the end of the game on the same day. And they might do like lines for the end of the game, and then on the next day go back and do lines for like mid-game or something. So I think that might be part of the problem, and then
Security scanning complete.
lesser actors probably have a very hard time, like I do. And to be clear, I'm not even, you know, an actor, right? Obviously. But it's gotta be hard whenever you see these making of
You have successfully installed
sequences and people are doing scenes for a movie, for like the final part of the movie,
and attack enemies from
and then going back to shoot scenes for like the starting. How would you even be able to put your character in the correct frame of mind, you know? It almost feels like you would have to go through the journey that your character would go through. You're gonna love this. Slam. Dude, this was what I was looking for. I saw some other people do this. And just really wanted to do this. Oh yeah, look at that. That's the ticket. Can you do it while sprinting as well? Like boom. Boom! Surprise.
one last time.
He seemed pretty surprised. Yup.
Good.
Oh yeah.
The higher you are when initiating the slam accession, the more damage you deal to your enemy.
Ooh, you can double jump. Jump. You can double jump into a slam. Some proper Thor action coming in. Yeah, you can double jump. Okay. Oh, you didn't do it. No!
Try again.
No. Try again. Boom!
You must try again.
Yeah.
You have successfully completed your slam accession training.
Oh yeah. That felt good. I like boom. Wish I were good at acting with bomb-ass energy. Yeah, me too. Slam is good, but not a Spartan kick. True, I do miss the Spartan kick. Do you mean from Assassin's Creed Odyssey? I do miss that. Such an amazing ability. Yeah. Seems like it's gonna combo very well with the others too. Like it's a great tool.
May you bring a new human beginning, Mr. President.
You know, one thing that confuses me is whenever we go into one of these arcs and you pop out, dudes are respawning. Like dudes actually respawn on you. What's up with that? Oh shit. Surprise, motherfucker. Boom! Somebody got fucked. There's something in your mouth. Hello, sir. Here, catch. Whoa. Dude. Oh, oh yes. He took it on the chin, right? They basically give you enemies to test stuff. Ooh, okay, that makes sense, I guess, from a gameplay standpoint. Thank you for throwing him a shout out, ODM. Rage 2. Dude, it's so cool. It's such a great way to meet new streamers too. Different people playing the same game, you know? Like after this, I'm gonna go and check out your channel, dude, and see, because I'm very curious to see how other people play the game, you know? Feels like our builds could be like very different. Not necessarily just you and I personally, but just in general, like two people, you know, can have very different builds in this game.
It's one of them bandit dens again.
Catch it, Bob.
Let me check out what we got here. We got a level 4 outpost, which we could do admittedly. I don't know, man. We've done all of these arcs. I think we're kind of good to try a story mission at this point. Can we actually travel to some of these places? We can travel here. Let's do that. Why are you an idiot, ODM? What did you do? What did you do? Burger Storm Chaser. You gotta love the name of the car. Did you know that when you play a race, they put the viewers' names on the leaderboard? Yeah, I saw that. But last time I think it was bugged. What the? Are you okay? Are you a dude? I mean, not judging, you know. I mean, go for it. It's a free country, but you okay down there? Also, your fishnets are okay. Let's move on. Good luck with whatever's going on, you know. Slightly confusing for me, but call me old-fashioned, right? Would you hit that? Says Elephants on Acid. Oh man. No comment. Just need to get a beer and take a leak and then I'll be back. Very cool, man. So the other day it seemed bugged, and the viewers' names weren't actually showing correctly. We were getting my own name in there several times. But it's a cool addition. The other thing they say is that if you go into defibrillation, it's a difficult word. Viewers are the ones playing some kind of mini game. Did you guys ever see any overlay, any pop-up for that? Because I'm not sure if that's working or what's going on with that. Whoa! Is that character making an angel? Is that what it's called these days, Idberit? Is that what the cool kids call it? I wouldn't know. Don't worry about it, ODM. So the command is either SO or shout out. And then the name of the person. But don't worry about it. Thank you for throwing out that shout out. Yeah. ODM, of course, our mod in the channel. Thank you very much, by the way, for accepting the heavy burden of the mod crown. Your defibrillation is working? I've used it a couple times now. Oh, really, Marklar? Dude, how does it work? Do you get some kind of pop-up as an overlay, or what's the sitch? That is a level 8 sentry. We're not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. I gotta give a shout out to Medusa Moon. I've stolen a couple words from her vocabulary. She always says like the sitch, as in the situation, you know, and she's younger and way cooler than I am, so stealing a couple words here to add to our vernacular, you know.
The genetic research station.
Had to look for it on your notes. Look at you with your notes. It's basically a QTE type QuickTime event. Ooh, on screen. Pop-up comes out and I have to click on 4 circles to give you that health. Whoa, I didn't know that. Didn't see that at the left side of the screen. Ooh, is that what it is? Because I can't see it, you know? Let me see if I can... Nah, screw it.
The Dune
I'll,
Sea.
I'll try to take a look later.
Listen now. I went through all protocols.
I'll also catch one of your guys' stream whenever you're doing Rage, and I'll try to play with it.
There. I'm not making promise, but it is likely that this is where they took your people of Vineland.
And I better hurry. Can't waste any time. Wait a minute. Did you?
Yes.
Authority sentries. Yes, I found it.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Surprise, bitch. Okay. He's not surprised. Get significantly iced. Welcome back, buddy.
I made it. I'm inside.
Wonderful.
I was just saying, the Epic Spartan, I'm gonna have to catch one of your streams to test out some of the interaction with the extension, you know? I want to try out the defibrillator. Also, Markler, I know you're playing this. Can you die so we can test the defibrillator? Don't worry, I'm sure it's gonna happen, dude. The only negative is that it stays on the defib icon when you mouse over. Gotcha. It's best to deactivate it when not streaming Rage. Good shout. Thank you, man.
Proceed to locate the DNA
And
banks.
people can also deactivate the overlay if they don't like it. Right, there's a button to turn it off. What's going on here? Oh. Are we maxed out in grenades? Yeah, we are. Interesting. What's going on with you? It's not working. We are locked in. Okay. What are we missing here, guys? There's something obvious around? This looks like it's locked. Yeah, there's something super obvious ahead, you imbecile! Ha! Oh man. Isn't that great? When there's this massive, like, pink item, interactable, that you entirely miss. I sometimes think about how frustrating it would be to be watching when somebody does that. You'd be like, it's right there, it's the thing, it's right there. So much love the pink. I think it's such a good contrast with the rest of the color scheme, which is, I guess, a way more brought down palette of colors, like a more gray based scheme. And then all of a sudden you got this splash of pink. And the cool thing as well is very deliberate. So the pink is in certain places, deliberate places to get your attention to different things. It doesn't feel like it's randomly a splash of pink, you know? That makes sense. Oh, look at that. Why didn't... I was trying that, but it wasn't working. Whoa! What a player. Where's the rest? Did we get them all? I think we got them. Just checking if there's anything to grab. Oh, look, there's one dude. Catch you later, buddy. There we go. You know, all those games with their brown color palettes, Rage 2 is the middle finger to those games, yeah. I love it when games really try something unique with their color scheme, you know? And I love the idea that one particular color is kind of the thing they use to stress different elements of gameplay. Like they really want you to pay attention to stuff that's in pink. In general.
Doc, I found him just like you said. There's a whole bunch of my people here. Alive.
Yes, I thought that they might be. Their biomass is used for the longevity project. You should get them out of there. And if you
Oprah
cannot,
4.
kill them like cattle. They are too valuable to our enemy.
You really think I would do that? Being a super scientist, you're pretty dumb.
Hello? Hello? You are breaking up. If you cannot save them,
Hello?
then kill them.
My
Hello?
reception is very poor.
Alive Ranger!
You're cutting out.
The Rangers are here!
Look at that. I mean, those cells aren't too bad, man. You got a bed. I don't know. Do you have somewhere to take a crap in? I don't know. Maybe it's not that great, to be honest. Did we kill him? I don't know. Sometimes it's easy to lose track of where you are with that jump. I do love it though. I do love it. Here we go. Surprise, motherfucker. This is a boss arena, if I've ever seen one. Hello, sir. Ouch. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry. I think we dodged it. Okay. Didn't dodge that. I think we've had a similar enemy already. They pop these canisters on the back. Ouch. Oh yeah. Popped him real good, guys. Oh. Oh shit. Okay, good dodge. This is a way better weapon for this. Shit. Okay. We're gonna run out of ammo on this thing. Have you already played the grenade Tetris? Kind of. I've tried, man, but either I'm clumsy or I don't understand it very well. Because I haven't... do you have to press F to swing it back? Or is it the same grenade button? Because I tried using the same grenade button. And I didn't get it to work. It's probably my bad. Oh shit. Die, you fool! Oh. Shit. No! Defibrillation! Yes! Oh shit. Not good. Do we have any? Oh shit. I think if you press F to pay respect... Yo, Stoic Gamers! Welcome back. What's up? Melee the grenade. Okay. Thank you for the tips. So there's a number of things to try. One of them is we can use an overdrive infusion. I think if we had used that, we would have made it, to be honest. But I'm a dummy. A little bit of a dummy. I don't know if the jump does much. Looks like it actually did a fair amount. Okay, I was kind of hoping we'd be able to avoid it by being under him. I think already we're doing a little bit better. Ouch! Okay. I think we do avoid damage by doing that. So even if we don't do a ton of damage, looks like we do avoid some of it. Oh. Okay, our ammo situation is not that great. But our health is pretty good. Man, we always get hit by that shit, don't we? Overdrive infusion. Shit. Shit. Please, die. No. Oh. Didn't realize it wasn't ready. Yes! Yes! Woo! Man, that was tense. Have you upgraded the assault rifle? Seems weak. Yeah, not a whole lot. The shotgun has been my main focus. Neuronic interface. Bring to the dock to get an upgrade. Nice. Cheers, Mark Larsama. That was a good, solid win. Second attempt, not too bad. What a weird place with all of these empty platforms. Imagine if you were building this place. They'd be like, wait, so why do you need all of this space? Nah, for nothing. There's not gonna be anything there. Like, wait, you sure? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Assault rifle fully upgraded is kick-ass. Head poppin' fun. Ooh. I gotta say, I'm a fan of the shotty though. Going like deep flanks.
Hey, gonna get you out of here.
Popping dudes. Okay, how do we get him out of there? Ooh. Corruption.
You a ranger?
Yeah, that's right. What did they do to you?
They took us, one by one, behind the red door. I'm next. All right, I'm next.
What's beyond there?
They take us through the red door. I'll go behind the red door. Nobody comes back. Nobody.
Get yourself out of here. Head back the way I came. I'm here to end this.
Shotty is the ID classic. Let's go, dude. Stoic gamers. You understand me. You see me.
I might be able to hitch a ride in one of these.
Nothing like popping a dude melee range. You know, that sounded wrong. Please don't quote me on that.
Here goes nothing.
Context is a funny thing, man. It can do things to your sentence, like make you sound like a true crazy person. Too late. Nothing like popping dudes with the shotty. Good old close range
Some
popping.
pretty unsettling stuff here. I think this is where they're making the clones you talked about. The longevity project.
Yes, my assumptions were correct again. You should look for a sample of the good general's DNA and bring it to me so I can put an end to this obscenity.
I'm heading inside to look for it.
Yes.
Everyone needs a favorite pastime. You're not wrong. By the way, let me just take a moment to thank all of you guys for being there. 15 viewers is a big deal for me. Really appreciate you guys spending your time with us. Big cheers to you. My final tea sip is dedicated to you.
Crowley's pointless protege. Slaying her as I did was unrewarding. I shall take my time with you. Savor every last moment of your pain.
Come and get it.
Bitch. Oh. What, you think you can? You think you can do me, bitch? You think you can do me? He can probably do me. Whoa. He's so powerful, though. Oh, the power is on cooldown. Fuck! Okay.
Now my punishment will rain upon you.
In case it's not abundantly clear, we're not doing well. Got melee struck. I don't know if that did anything, guys. Ah, come on. Gonna spawn little dudes. Fuck off.
What a waste you are.
Die.
You failure.
What are you doing in there, buddy? Ah, we gotta pump these.
I'm over here, little one.
What do you mean, little one? In what world am I little? Okay, there we go. One is dad. One is dad. I was gonna say down and then dead. Fucking brain, man. Yeah, buddy. You gonna get it? You got a good beating. He's back. He's back in there. Whoa. It's Lex Luthor from Injustice. And now my daughter is watching the stream. Keep it R-rated. That XXX stuff is a bit too much. Well, I don't know if I'm happy recommending this stream to your little girl. I'm just gonna be honest with you. There is a disclaimer. You know, hello, buddy. How's it going? Basil Cam. Say hi to Basil, everybody. That's my cat, Basil. Ooh, here we go. I have died. Shit. So, do we have any options for, like, health? No. We're done. She loves Basil, though. Maybe she can watch, but not hear it. Because I do drop bad words every now and then. I do try to do it when I think it serves a purpose, you know, like for stressing what I'm trying to say. I don't really... Oh, shit. Don't really do it gratuitously, I think, but I don't know. I do say them, so if it's something that's not acceptable, it might not be the best choice. My God, how is he so powerful? Small dudes, how do you deal with them? You go boom. And I think you gotta go overdrive infusion. Okay. We got our overdrive ready for when the guy comes out of stasis. Okay, very good. We've healed a lot. I'm stuck in a corner. What? Did you guys see that? I'm just stuck there. Hello, you gorgeous piece of man. Trying to fix my internet is hard work. Are you saying that to Basil? Did you hear that, Basil? You gorgeous. Welcome back, Suvi. No problem. I can understand internet problems, you know, more than anyone. Basil is a snack. He's such a cookie, isn't he? Look at him. Let me get that. Oh, he's such a sellout. Look at him playing for the camera. There you go. What do cats taste like? I don't know. Would you eat a cat? Like, oh, look at him. So cute. Okay. We're not in great shape, guys. You know, just in case you hadn't noticed. Okay, we have died. Oh. Basil is the star of this show. Gotta go. Good stream. Have a good one. Eat burrito. Have a good night, my friend. Tomorrow's Thursday. Ever so closer to the weekend. Hope you have a fantastic day, dude. I'll see you on the Discord. Later. Oh. Calm down, my dude, okay? And so, whoa, I didn't know I could do that. Whoa! I'm stunning him with this. That's crazy. Surprise!
Don't mess with that. I will be here, little one.
Did we get anyone with that? I don't know. Oh, ouch. We got him where we want him. Ah, it's on cooldown. Fuck. 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 Sorry for the bad words, Stoic. It's a little bit of a visceral situation here. Oh.
What a waste of time.
commentary is certainly taking a dip on my end, and I apologize, but it's hard to have a cogent train of thought when so much is going on.
I'm over here, little
Die! Yes! Yes!
I die. I awake. Reborn. My plans
Dude, see you later, Epic Spartan. Thank you very much for the raid, my friend.
to completion.
If you have a Twitter, make sure to drop it here, and I'll check you out there, man.
New one.
Thank you very much.
You and I shall meet again.
Hold on, sorry about that. Looks like my bot deleted your links. One sec. Let me see if it gives me the option. Don't have any options, man. If you just give me the your Twitter handle, I'll make sure to drop you a follow later, man, so we can stay in touch. Cool, thank you. Okay, let me copy that so I can check it out later. Okay, there it is. Thank you again, my friend, and have a good rest of your day. If only my internet wouldn't be poopy this day when I'm usually in great shape. Like every device has a problem with different internets. That sucks, doesn't it? When you're trying to watch something and you just can't because it's buffering. My God.
Doc, I think I've got a big enough DNA sample for you.
It would seem like things have come to a head.
Let me bring it in.
Thank you very much, Epic Spartan. Stay epic, man.
Excellent.
See you around.
Forward to getting my hands on it.
Marklar appreciated. See, Marklar is a dad. As a father, he can appreciate my bad jokes. Not that I am a father, but it doesn't stop me from having the father humor. So F-bombs are okay. That is still R-rated. Oh, okay. Stoic gamer. I can't promise you that I'll behave 100%, but I gotta stay authentic at the end of the day, man. But it's cool that you can watch stuff together with your daughter. Kind of cute. There's so many people have like a disconnect with, you know, with their children. It's always very cool to see when folks are playing games with their children or just watching stuff and both of them enjoying it, you know what I mean? Because it seems like many times as a father you enjoy some stuff and then your kid enjoys some other stuff and there isn't much overlap. It's kind of beautiful when you find some areas of overlap and you can do stuff together that both enjoy, you know? No worries, Suvi. Enjoy your lurk. I hope the internet behaves a bit nicer to you. I have a dad joke, Raider. What is going on? I have a friend. This is kind of funny. I have a friend that hold on, let me see if something's big is about to pop here. Grab this. I have a friend that's going through a hard time. He he's basically losing all of his hair. He's going into a situation, and I still have some hair. I can grow, you know, it's not great, but I still have some hair. But he's really kind of depressed about it, and he's doing this operation. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but he explained it to me. It's horrible. They cut like a part of your back, the back of your head here, and they grab hair, like follicles from there, and then they put them like all over your head and stuff, you know? She's playing with the dogs, really mostly just listen. She likes playing SpongeBob, an operation, very nice. Enjoys music. She dances to your jam sessions. That is, oh my god, that is heartwarming to hear, Stoic Gamers. That is amazing that she's enjoying music already early on. But anyways, you know, for me as a kid, I never had a lot of like hair density. I got bullied and stuff in high school for that shit. And then I grew to be very tall and large, so people stopped bullying me. But I had quite a complex about my hair. And I found myself spending so much energy worrying about my hair, you know? I would be like, oh, there's a bit of wind. Should I face this direction? Silly stuff, right? Just bullshit vanity stuff. And big liberation for me to get rid of that shit and just kind of, you know, remove that layer of distraction. And but my friend, he's not doing well with it, man. He's really taking it very hard. And doing this thing, this transplant thing from the back, he's always, yeah, hair plugs, is that what it's called? He's always gonna have this scar on the back of his head. So if he ever shaves his head like I have, you'll be able to clearly see like a you know, a side to side scar in the back. And dude, it's kind of horrible because I actually never knew about the details of this, but he says it takes about a year for the hair that you transplanted to grow. So you spend like 1 year with less hair than you had because they removed some from your back, and stuff is quite visible back there. It's horrible. It's horrible. I would never do it. Besides, guys, if I come into the office on the next day with a fucking toupee, fucking everybody's gonna know around. Do you know what I mean? Everybody's in on it. Nobody's fooled. If you're wearing a wig or you do a transplant, nobody's fooled, right? It's not like magically you're gonna get your hair back and on the next day you're gonna show up with, you know, with like Simba, with a Simba situation, and everybody's gonna think it's normal. No, they're not gonna tell you, but they know what's up, right? I'll send out good vibes for the dude. Hopefully it all turns out for the best. Yeah. I can sympathize because, as I said, you know, growing up, it was a big complex for me. But just now, after the fact, it seems like such a silly thing to spend energy on. You look good with a shaved head, though. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. I was scared. I was panicking, dude. Okay, I don't want to ramble on this. But it might have been the scariest, one of the scariest things I've done to actually shave it. You know, because there ain't no going back, man.
There! The Ranger!
It's Walker, a ranger! You came for us!
We thought we...
Are you all that's left?
Yes. Most of us were all
Shaved is the way to go.
processed.
If you have thin hair, yeah, for sure.
Biomass for the authorities' experiments.
Vineland is pretty much leveled, but there's hope. Lily's there, taking care of business. You should head there and help rebuild.
We'll do that. Rebuild what was lost. We can never thank you enough for coming back for us.
Hey, I'm a ranger. That's what rangers do.
And the thing too is, it affected me in so many ways. Because I was so worried about how my hair looked, I would be, if I was gonna shoot a video, I would be like, I don't know, man, my hair doesn't look very good. What do I do? You know, it would affect me creatively. It's so silly, dude. And really, it's not something that's important. Like, and you might say, oh, you know, the woman of my dreams is gonna reject me because, you know, I don't have hair. It's ridiculous. A quality woman or man, whatever you're into, maybe they would prefer, you know, if you had amazing hair, but certainly that's not a deal breaker. And if it is, then you're maybe looking at like a lower quality specimen. Because there really is so much more to a person than their fucking hair. And also, it's something, dude, it's something totally outside of your control, right? So to judge someone or to choose someone on the basis of something that's outside of their control makes no sense in many levels, right? Anyways, I digress. Project Archon, a strong base. General, I'm pleased to say that my work on bone structure has yielded results. We are using the same silicon-based materials, but I have used a stem cell-enhanced nanomatrix to create what I call Mutaframe. The result is a lighter, stronger bone structure that allows us to create mutants that are not only modular, but powerful and resilient. Excuse me. The members of my team who were killed in our last failed experiment would be glad to know that their harvested biomatter has been extremely useful in developing this tech. Sorry, I'm dying here. Okay. Cool. Anything else in this place before we take off? I think we grabbed everything. Anything up here? Nah. Let's roll. I'd be with a bald dude. I'd be with a bald girl. I mean, I'm not saying that you can't have your physical preferences. Just like if you ask me, I mean, to be honest, I don't have a preference, but some people would say, oh, I prefer blondes over brunettes, or the other way around. I don't think I really have a big preference, but so that could be something that you would say, you know, it's something that that could sway you towards, like if you had two top dudes, quality dudes, and one has amazing hair on top of all the other more important qualities, then that could be like a tiebreaker, right? But a quality woman or man is not gonna choose their mate based solely on something that's outside of the other person's control. That makes no sense. So I wouldn't worry about it. I don't anymore. Some people do. I think it's silly. I think there's better places to spend your energy. But that is just my take on it. Yeah, I mean, being smart is one thing, for sure. Return to Kvasir. I mean, you gotta be able to have a conversation, right? Let's fast travel to this. If you can't have, like, an interesting conversation and talk about stuff that... talk about stuff that matters to you, what are you doing? I mean, sure, you can... You know, you can have sex, you can have fun together, you can go to the movies. But fuck me, man. If it's someone boring to talk to, it's just not gonna work out, you know? It's not gonna work out. This area always spooks me because not only do we have like a... I don't know, like a weird head over there, but we got these turrets that look at me. And looked like, they kind of look like they want to shoot me. They're like, we're letting you through, but at any point we could change our minds. And this little dude just pops with his little sombrero. That's great. I'm a weirdo who likes all kinds of people, bald, long hair. It's smart or not, as long as I have fun with the person. Yeah, having fun is important too, for sure. And just feeling like there's a vibe, right? Like that, like stuff flows and it's easy to spend time with them and stuff. Yeah, I'm no expert, right? So what the hell do I know? But that's my take.
I hope it's important, young ranger.
I have returned to Vasir. Vasir.
There it is.
There we go.
DNA sample. I guess this'll put us ahead of the competition.
I understand that it was tempting to do this pun, but this is a gray matter. We cannot start celebrating yet. There is simply no time for such skullduggery. This is our crowning achievement. Well, now, place the sample in the extractor.
Why are you holding on to a hand? What are you doing with that hand? Potato is a sexy man. I mean,
Now, I'll extract
whatever floats the old boat, right?
There! The serum is now complete. It will, without a doubt, put an end to the longevity project. But of course, without the 2 other pieces of puzzle for Project Dagger, the serum is essentially worthless.
Suvi, you're tripping.
To the authorities' headquarters to administer the serum without them.
It's not gonna be a problem, Doc.
Double cross. Okay. So, first off, let's see if we can get any upgrades, because we got some new stuff going on. Slam. Slam damage is boosted. That's pretty interesting, but we need upgrades to our weapons, guys. Our weapons, they seem like they're falling behind a little bit. Let's get some upgrades to our rifle. We use it a great deal. And it's falling behind a little bit. Pop. No. How do we unlock here? There we go. Dude, the menu sometimes is not very responsive. Automatically reload when unequipped for 10 seconds. Ooh, don't mind if I do, dude. Let's go. Anyone watching Chernobyl on HBO? No, I didn't know about it. Is it about... Is it like based on the real facts that that took place when when Chernobyl went off? That could be interesting. I kind of like that. I like that kind of stuff where it's a dramatization of something that really happened, you know? Okay. Don't have enough Feltrite or any of this stuff. Pistol, we don't care about. Projects, let's take a look. Capture and control. We got 0 project points. Okay, well, that makes it easy then. Upgrades available. You know what kind of disappoints me? It looks like we can only upgrade 1 vehicle. Looks like there's only 1 vehicle that's upgradable. Prevents your vehicle from being destroyed. Blast. Pretty good. Lock on and unleash a guided missile. Well, let's just grab a few of these. Reinforced chassis. Seems pretty good, but we don't have enough stuff. We'll do this and call it good. Right. Alright, buddy.
Say bye to the Ranger.
Documentary or TV show? I literally want to murder my router and phone and tablet and laptop. That is a lot of devices to murder. Is it just a bad temporary thing in your internet, Suvi? Or do you regularly get these problems? Because for a couple years I lived with very bad internet and it killed my soul. Quadruple homicide charge. What missions do we have going on? These are all complete. Reach. Oh, okay. So we gotta reach level 5. No problem. Let's take a look at our map. What kind of stuff do we have? Oh, ooh, we got a track. You guys want to try a track? See how we do? Going to prison for life. Lock me up. I bet Finnish prisons have better internet than I do. Oh, that's funny. I heard like in Norway, they even had consoles and stuff in the cells at times. Is that true? Is this the same race we've done? This is the same race we've done. I don't want to do it again, guys. MTV, they're not necessary. Okay. Why don't we do a couple of these camps? They seem fairly easy to do.
That's dead.
Just going by the level, you know? Get the burger chaser. It's a mini-series. Ugh. Do you recommend it? Is it, you know, is it pretty good? I mean, HBO stuff usually is pretty solid, right? Isn't that crazy how HBO, does it only have good shows or does it have any blunders? What is an HBO blunder, guys? Because I've seen a lot of shows from them and they got, well, they got legendary stuff like The Wire, right? Yo, the Swamp Donkey, welcome back, buddy. What's up? We were just chatting about HBO, the Swamp Donkey, and how they seem to only have good shows, right? Did they have any blunders? Initially with The Wire, I was a bit skeptical. I was like, I don't know, man, it's 4:3 aspect ratio. It's old, but fuck me, it's good. It's so good. You know, it grabs you and it never lets go. Don't have HBO, but do you ever go back and watch the HBO stuff by some other service or something?
I'm eyeballing one sketchy looking place.
Yeah, things ain't Vineland safe no more. Go in prepared.
Surprise. Look at that. Boom. Whoa. You gotta get used to the cooldowns of my skills, man. I keep trying to use them when they're on cooldown. Boom! Got him. Okay, sorry. Let me catch up with you guys. Hello, Danny. Welcome in, buddy. How's it going? I like Gentleman Jack on HBO. I haven't seen that one. Is that new, Suvi? Aspect racism, you bet, dude. You bet. Girls, I don't know that one. HBO blunder, huh? Haven't seen Gentleman Jack yet. Chernobyl is a dramatization of what happened. There's not a documentary, just so you know. Okay. That sounds pretty interesting, though. We'll probably do it again at some point. You've done HBO Go, just forgot? Okay, cool. Probably do it again at some point if you like paying the price. Yeah, I heard the service is not very good quality either, is it? How's Explorer work in Twitch? Better. I don't know. Oh, you mean Internet Explorer? I don't know, sometimes you gotta try a different browser, right? Looking for a new TV series to watch, Elephants on Acid? I'm kind of the same.
Well done. But there is much
I think
more.
what I want to do now is go back and watch
That knowledge gives us
Westworld Season 2. Because I saw Season 1, that was pretty good. I dug it. I love AI and that kind of stuff, you know, that really kind of floats my boat in a big way. So I'll give that a shot, I think, next. But I have a few candidates that people have recommended me. Silver Hawkins from ACG recommended me Veep from, I think it's also HBO, right? Veep. It has the guy from House, of course, Hugh Laurie. It's fantastic actor, right? Love his stuff. That might be a strong contender as well. Although when it comes to comedy, I don't know how you guys feel about it. I feel like I can have one comedy show that I'm watching in parallel with a serious show. Not at the same time, but you know, like one day I might watch one episode of one, and then on the next day I'll watch like the other show. Because for the most part, like comedy shows don't require you to be to do like a master course to understand the story, right? Veep is excellent. Nice. General Jack is a new HBO show, yeah, about a chick that acts like a man in the Victorian era. You mean like trans or just? Sorry, I'm not sure I understand exactly. Mr. Robot is good. Saw the first season. Yep, Mr. Robot is good. I still haven't seen the last season of Mr. Robot. I think it's the third one, right? Haven't seen that. I heard it's pretty good though. As in, you know, if you liked the other seasons, that was pretty good. It's kind of cool because it does the computer stuff very faithfully, you know, like the stuff you see in the show is quite representative of what hacking actually looks like. I mean, to be clear, I'm not a hacker, you know, but I know a little bit about the surrounding tech to be able to tell when it's bullshit, you know. How do I kill you? There we go. Okay, like that. Aha. Oh. Okay. There's too many dudes. Oh my god. Can maybe wait it out in one of these huts. Ouch. Good kill. Holy shit. That is a lot of dudes. Whoa! Boom, bitch. Man, the mobility in this game is crazy stuff. Ooh, ACG on Twitch is here. Oh, dude. Thank you for checking out the stream, man. Yeah, still enjoying the game a great deal, dude. Mobility's crazy. Surprise. Wrong button, right? Doesn't matter. They got the message. Who's left? Oh, yeah. A kick in the face. Should try to find a new join Craigslist, because yours is gone, buddy. What else do we have? Oh, we should probably be using our Spidey sense more often. I like the game looks. Yeah. Dude, the game looks fantastic. I'm not sold with like the story and stuff, but to be quite honest with you, doesn't matter. Does it? Holy shit. Does it actually matter, guys? Sometimes what you need is a game to blow some steam off, you know, and have a good time. And this is exactly that, man. It's exactly what the doctor ordered for me. A short, nicely, like neatly packed package of a game where I can jump in, kill some shit, feel like feel mobile, feel powerful. Always need my story. Not always. For me, you know, there's different moments, dude. And I find myself wanting different things, you know, at different times. We have a level 5 Crusher nest. You guys want to do that? It's kind of like a boss encounter type situation. Let's roll that. Dude, I'm so excited that I won. So Carrick, he was here just a moment ago from ACG. He had a contest going. And I actually won the contest, guys. I don't know if I think I told you this in the starting. But pretty excited to check out the game. I'll let you know what I think. We might do a stream on it as well. I forget the name, so forget the name of the game now. I actually got a couple games. One is that car game based on a board game that Carrick talked about in the podcast or on the podcast. Pretty interesting. Where's this thing? It's right here. Pretty interesting stuff. And then the other one, I think it's called like Dark something. It seems to be like a space situation. Dark Souls. Not Dark Souls. No. But it's so cool to go into a new game, you know. It's kind of exciting. That's why whenever somebody's like, dude, don't you sometimes feel like you wish you could forget a game and replay it? I mean, in some ways, I know what you're saying, but it doesn't really make sense to me because I'm always so excited for what's next, you know? That's kind of what I'm in the market for, you know, just to continue to experiment or experience new games, new stuff. I'm always, as much as it's kind of like a TV show as well, as much as I might get a bit nostalgic towards the end, I'm never in a position where I wish it didn't end, you know? Because I'm so excited for what's next. It's not Dead Space, no. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the name right now. I'll let you know in Discord after this once I remember. It's not like a AAA game, I don't think, at least. But it looked pretty interesting, dude. What do we got over here? That's why I love the setup with our Saturday stream, because it's really a day for me in some ways. It's almost like me time with you guys watching, where I get to do exactly what I feel like doing. So sometimes it's been karaoke, some other times we've played games. We've done some music, some improvisation, some singing, you know, different things. And it's a great day for me to say, you know what? I feel like playing Far Cry Primal today. Maybe, right? It doesn't mean we're gonna keep playing it throughout the week. It just means that's what's popping with me that day. So it's pretty cool for me Saturdays, because I also, that's the one day that I don't give a shit about what's popular on Twitch and what's gonna do well for the stream, you know? Other days, I try to find a nice, I guess, compromise between what I think can get us some discoverability versus what I want to play the most. And I think so far every time there's been a good option. Do the jump. Okay, you're not doing the jump. There we go. Yes. Man, that's cool. Everybody's dead. So yeah, I mean, because usually, you know, there's like the games you would play in your own time, and then there's games that can do well on Twitch based on your channel size. And I guess I'm lucky enough that I have a lot of overlap with those two sets, and I never find myself like having to force myself to play something I don't want to play, because there's always something very interesting that I think can do well in Twitch. This is a boss. Oh. Holy shit. Go. Oh yeah. Did it do damage? Ouch. Dead. Die, you fat fuck. No. Oh, Fire Rat, welcome in. How's it going? Thank you for joining us. Rejaco's still going, buddy. Still going, dude. We're gonna kill this fat man. How are you doing, Reg? Did you get a stream out today in the end? What's the sitch? And that's like what cool people say for situation, you know? Oh, look at that damage though coming out. Let's go. Surprise. Oh yeah, I bet you didn't know I could do that. Yes. Easy money, level 5 attained, guys. Let's actually go. Nope was walking the dog and then took care of a clogged sink Fancy stuff, dude. And we got another gland. Wow. Rejako surprised he didn't fast travel. Fast travel the dog. Oh man. Free container, dude. Free shit. Oh yeah. 3 nanotrite boosters. Dude. It's the jackpot. We can definitely get an upgrade with that. Well, depends on the technology. I wouldn't go for Star Trek style transporters because not only do they create a copy reg, but they murder you. So the U that hops on the teleporter gets destroyed and then reassembled somewhere else. That's a no-go. Exactly. Even if they even if the person that gets generated has the same content, like memory, consciousness, whatever, it's still technically not you. Not you.
There's one extra little
it's kind of you.
Sent out my infiltrator, Gulo. You know, twitchy little critter. But she's gone missing. Starting to think she might be in trouble. Looks like I'm gonna need your help again, Ranger. Swing by my armory, will ya?
Okay, I'll be there.
Look at that. Mission started. D-signal. Let me take a look at this. We need to reach level 5 with her to be able to proceed with stuffs. Dude, nanotrites, let me see if we have any juicy upgrades here. When it comes to overdrive, we could get this. Better health regeneration. I don't know, guys. I think Constitution seems better. I think I want to get this. Bullet damage reduced. If we go to perks, we got 5. So we got stuff to work with here. Redux. For real though, why wouldn't you fast travel? So much saved time. Yeah. Well, sometimes it's enjoyable to traverse the terrain, right? In some games, certainly. This one, not always, sometimes. Auto healing of injuries is boosted by 10% points. That doesn't seem a lot, but maybe something. Damage from fire and electricity reduced by 20%. Damage from explosions and melee strikes reduced by 20%. So just overall reduction could be positive. We could also look into different things for our skills. Cooldown for... Oh. That's juicy mama. Juicy mama stuff. We need reduction on our cooldown for the shaft attack. It's not a shaft, but you understand. Where we push people. And further reduction is gonna be suitable here. Grav jump? Not necessary. Dude, defibrillation maybe? The amount of defibrillation slots goes to 3. I think that's positive because when you die you do want like a little bit extra. Cooldown is reduced to 4 minutes. I like that because many times we die a second time and we would have survived otherwise. And we still have 1 point. Let's pop it in slam or dash. Dash cooldown, let's go. Oh, yes, correct. Very good. Give me a save. We haven't saved all day here. We can pop a save on you, I guess. Pop a save on you. Go through once to unlock travel spots. Yeah, for me it's like whenever I feel like, you know. So sometimes I'll do it, some other times I'll not. Why don't we do a few missions for this lady here? and level up her stuff. Forest block, that's level 5 stuff. You have a level 5 pit stop. Why don't we try doing that? Spider-Man, for example, just had fun swinging, so fast travel was less tempting. Yep. Yeah. Most cases, though, there's nothing else happening once you've gone like once. Fast travel in Witcher 3 because the map is so fucking big. I didn't fast travel in Witcher 3, man. I really enjoyed traversing the terrain. The horse riding was a bit awkward, but I loved exploring. I would find small things, you know, and come across people that had missions and stuff. It was just such a good game. I gotta go back and do the DLC, man. I know the game is a bit older now, but it's still fantastic. Gotta do the DLC for that shit. Surprise everybody. Oh man, that feels good. Fuck me. Who's shooting from there? I don't... Oh, there you are. Up there, like a little pussy. Oh shit. So good, one of the very few games where I finished the main game in the DLC. I think I started doing the Hearts of Stone DLC, but we never continued. We gotta continue it on stream here, because that's really a big miss to not have done that. Surprise! Who else lives? I should really look at the minimap more. There we go, we got some dudes up there. Hello, sir. Get eliminated. Some people would disagree with you on that, Rajaku. The story of Heart and Stone is... Well, the second one was better. But both are good stuff. Gotcha. I think I was told that it kind of made sense to start with Hearts of Stone. I think also in-game it kind of... there's a starting mission for it that has a level, and Hearts of Stone, I think, had a lower level for it. I don't know if it matters too much, but that might have been one of the reasons why. Mad lad. I have 362 hours in Witcher. Damn. Damn. Did you, Danny, is that multiple runs of the game that you've done? Or what's the sitch? Right, buddy? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Man, that guy got fucked. Okay. Didn't realize you take damage from that. That's okay. We missing anything from here? Oh, missing everything still. Did you go for the standalone Gwent games? I actually bought that one, Reg. What was the name? Throne something? Is that it? I started playing that. That looks really cool, actually. I love the art style in that. Love the art style. It has like creative puzzles too, like Gwent inspired puzzles, but kind of its own thing, you know? Right. If I was a fuel tank, where would... Okay, it's over there. How is it under? Ooh. Thronebreaker, thank you. Yes. Have you played? Man, I got one. Got one physical deck from a special edition. Ooh, interesting. I didn't know they did physical decks. Man, that looks amazing. That's such a cool... Oh, ouch. That's such a cool idea to have them down there. Have you played much of Thronebreaker, Reg? I was pretty happy with it, but I didn't get very far. Did you guys see where the fuel container is? Totally missing it here. Oh, look at that. A fair bit. Pretty sure you told me you dig it, right? You're happy with it? I mean, I played so much Gwent in the main game, dude. I was like... I know I gotta rescue Ciri. And I know it's critical that I do it right now, but right, I really want to do like one more Gwent game.
Good job out there, Walker.
There we go. That should level us up. Yeah, level 4.
I know
there
there's
we go.
still much left to do, but your actions have helped many, and allow.
Give me a save here.
Us to get even more projects available.
Didn't do well commercially. Yeah, true. But it's very high quality. You're right, dude. Well, listen, guys. I'm gonna have to call it here. I got some stuff I gotta do, and I got some medical stuff happening tomorrow. So I gotta wake up early. But I am going to leave you in great company because we're gonna find someone amazing online right now to carry you over, keep you entertained. Thank you ever so much for everybody. We got a good number of new people jumping in today as well. Thank you very much for sticking around and hanging out with us. It really means a great deal. We're gonna be back on Friday with the ACG International podcast, and on Saturday with our amazing fun stream. Who knows what's gonna happen? We're gonna play some music, maybe some karaoke, some games for sure. But I digress. Who are we rating today? Ooh, my friend Becca Bear is a delightful streamer, is the best way to put it. I'm a little bit of a sucker for a woman with a British accent. But that doesn't mean, you know, her stream isn't amazing. I enjoyed a great deal. No problem, ODM. There's always the next one. The door's always open. Guys, have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you for being there. And as always, I'll catch you on the next one.